Hello there. How's everybody doing? My name is Barb Lentz with Artsy Living. I have been in business since, since 2003. I have an art studio in Boynton Beach, Florida by the ocean. That's why the name of my studio is Artsy Living with an A-R-T-S-E-A. I am so excited to be here today because I normally teach all kinds of classes. I teach watercolor, acrylics, mosaics, wine glass painting, beading, sewing, all kinds of things. And today I just wanted us to take a step back, calm down, put on some really nice Zen music, and start doodling. And I'll show you what that looks like for me. I normally doodle with micron pens and a mechanical pencil and an eraser. That's all I need. I start with a bigger subject, maybe a flower or whatever, and I start large and then I fill it in with a pattern. The repetition of the pattern sort of starts to mimic your breath, and it really feels powerful and really feels good. So I wanted to show you that, and then also sometimes I just draw something, I don't know, intuitively, and then I use pencils like these, and I just play. The reason why I do it is to relax and calm down, and it's sort of like instant gratification because you start with nothing, piece of paper, and then you end up with something really beautiful. So I wanted to show you guys here on Teachable. I teach lots of classes here, but I wanted to put this one out there and get everybody involved because it's so much fun. And you could actually give this to your friends. You can make copies of it. You can turn it into a coloring page. You can do all kinds of things. So in order to start, all you need is a mechanical pencil, an eraser, and the micron pens. And I usually use watercolor paper. So I just find that watercolor paper is nice and sturdy, and if I want to paint on it, I do that. And also, you know, if I want to draw or use markers, it holds up pretty well. So let's get going. I am going to put this over here. I think I'll just leave it right there. I think you can see it. I'm going to put this down so you can see. I just taken a small piece of watercolor paper. You know, there's a front and a back to watercolor paper, so I want to put the flat side down, and I just draw. Now, normally I draw really lightly, and I'll try to have a little more of a heavier hand just so you can see. But you will be able to see it once I start coloring, actually using the micron ink, and then it'll be easier for you to see. So I just usually start with a couple of different shapes. I did this today in my art camp with the children. I put on some Zen music and they were just really going to town. They did a beautiful job. So we're just gonna go light, take it easy, breathe, and feel good about what we're doing. We're gonna relax. I'm gonna show you up close here in a minute. But when you do this, go as light as possible. Light, because you erase. So far we've got this. And I'm hoping you can see that. You may not be able to. Let's go really close. Okay, you can see how light I'm doing, and I'm actually doing it a little heavy so you guys can see. So the reason why I picked such a small sheet of paper is because when you do a lot of detail, you know, it takes time, which is fun, but when you're trying to teach, you know, you've got to be able to go a little quicker. So I'm just dividing my paper right now so I can actually put different designs in each square. I did hearts with the kids today, so I will do hearts. I teach all kinds of wonderful classes here, and one of my favorites is art journaling. And you can do this in your art journal. It's a lot of fun, so keep that in mind if you're in one of my art journal classes. So what I'm going to do now is, let me show you. Okay, it's very basic. So I'm going to start using my marker. I have many. Let's see if we can get one that works well. This one seems to be good. And I will start coloring, drawing this in. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it better. And when you start drawing over your pencil marks, you do not need to, this one's running out, you do not need to, let me see if I can have a better one. Oh, this is a good one. You don't need to stay on the exact lines you were on. And that's kind of what I like to do. So let's, okay. I let the kids use these today, and we used them a lot. So we're going to break out the new ones. Oh, thank you. Here we go. I can't live without these pens. So whatever your design is, just go ahead and put it on there. Whatever you like to doodle, you know, when you're on the phone or when you're just sitting at your desk or at the kitchen table and you pick up a pen and you start just doodling away, put that in here too. Let me do this line because it's sort of rough. You do not have to be an artist to do this. You don't have to have an art degree. You just need to relax. So we've got that. And now what you can do is take away your pencil marks. This is why you do it very lightly. Okay, I'm going to dust that off. Okay. Now what I want to do is make another line going around. And it's the repetition that makes you feel good and sort of calms your brain because you really don't think about anything else but drawing that line. So you draw the line around and then you can sort of color it in a little bit so it looks kind of like it has an outline. This picture, you wouldn't do it all in one sitting. I mean, even this small one, because the whole point is not to rush. The whole point is to sort of feel good. And if you're rushing, and I'm actually going a little quicker than I even normally do just because of the video. If you're rushing, just sort of take a deep breath, feel the air come in, think to yourself, you feel blessed that you get to take this opportunity to draw, to sketch. And then when you let the air out, release the stress, think to yourself, I'm releasing stress when you breathe out. So you breathe in the blessing and you breathe out the stress. I'll show you this up close. So far we've got that. Very simple. Now here's the repetition. You just want to, let me turn it sideways so you can see. You just want to do the same thing over and over. Starts out really small. You can do something in here. I used to send out coloring pages to all my clientele. I should get doing that again. It was fun. I have an email list. If you go to my website, which is artsyliving.com, you can get on my email list, and maybe I'll start doing that again because that was a lot of fun. But you guys can make your own. You see how easy it is, and you just go round and round. I'm going to do dots. You'll find with these markers that they don't really smear unless you like put Mod Podge over it or something. But if you leave the cap off, it will not last. These are fun to share with your friends. I don't know about you, but I'm zenned out right now. And not even thinking about what I'm going to do next on here. Which when I paint, a lot of times I'll be thinking, what am I going to do next? Right now, I'm just letting it flow. And whatever comes out, that's what comes out. Because the whole practice of this is being aware of the breathing technique and releasing stress and enjoying the moment right this very moment. So this is what I have so far. Okay, keep going. I'm going to go ahead and put these lines in. You don't need a ruler. We're not going for perfection. You see, like right now, I've decided I'm not going to do these lines down here. I'm going to leave it up there. So these can all be erased because I've done it nice and light. So I'm happy about that. Got a little bud here, I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see, let's do this. I'm not even staying on the lines that I did in the first place because I can see that I want to change it. And I've done it nice and light so I can change it. There's nothing like a new micron pen. Yay! This is a little bit of a flower over here, kind of on its side. Go. It's getting somewhere. I think I will erase. See where I'm at. I love when I write so lightly because when I draw so lightly, because then I can erase it all. Yes, it puts eraser marks everywhere. Eraser, whatever those are called. Eraser stuff. Okay. I think I'm going to add a little something coming out of this. Like it's sitting on its side. I'm going to do another line going around. This music's so pretty. Just Pandora, I have no idea what it is. This is what I have so far. Nothing too crazy. Now I think I'm going to add a few more things. I think I'm going to make these hanging from the top here. Squiggly lines. How cute. It's like a party going on. one here, need another one. Cute. I'm gonna do a flower in each one. So funny when I do these videos, it's very easy for me because I think I talk to myself a lot. So it works out. I'm my own friend. I try to put my heart and my soul into everything that I do, and I think that's what breathes the life into my art. I'm very grateful that I get to follow my passion and do it every day. I've been doing it since 2003, so it's a very long time. Okay, I think I'm going to add some cute little flowers just popping up all over the place over here. Coloring it in. What are those you're saying? I don't understand. So you can tell that I like flowers. So that's sort of what I like to doodle. Okay, right now they look like mushrooms. Wild mushrooms. There. A lot of times I do all of my sketch, most of it in pencil, and then I go back and I use the micron markers. So you can do that too. It's cute, feels good, looks happy. I'll do some loops. You could color this in with the black, it'd look really cool. Keep going. The people that are in my membership group did really phenomenal doodles. And they told me how relaxed they were. They loved it. So I know it works. I'll bring this over here so it looks like it's part of that. Lines on this. I will put pictures of this when it's totally done in the Teachable group so you can see it. There are wider microns that you can use when you start coloring in. This one is a 03. I think this is cool looking. I'm going to go this way. Go this way first. I feel like that does need to be connected. So you see, I took it out, then I put it in. That's what I get to do. That's an original idea. You know what original ideas give you? Courage. Courage to do new things, courage to be yourself, courage to dare to be different. That's all from original ideas. That really gives you a lot of bravery. Okay, now we got that so far. Keep going. I would like to divide this. Remember, I'm here to inspire you, but you get to do it however you want to. I need one here too. And down here. Okay, what are we going to do with those? Ooh. How good would this be if you colored it in? Hey. You're doing this for you. All for you. Good for you, you're taking the time. It's the most important thing. loving yourself enough to find time to rejuvenate so you can give more. But you got to give to yourself too. Let's see, this one goes this way. I don't know if you guys can hear my music, but it's really making me happy right now. It's just meditation music on Pandora. So that would go there, this would go here, and this one will go here. That's where we are now. Sort of sweet. Let's see, what else can we add? I need a lot of things in the middle here. Let's see, I'm going to do this. Sort of a mandala. Loop, 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 loop. I like a lot of loops. I like waves, loops. Dots. I'm not going to put dots around the whole thing. I'm just putting it almost like it's wearing buttons. Because I can. Because I want to. I think this needs loop, 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 loop. The more repetition, yes, it makes it nice and it makes it look sort of like it was hard to do. Really, you know it. It was easy. Only you know it. It just feels good. Okay, here we go. This is where we're at. I think I'm going to make this more of a prominent line. Go down a little more. What is happening? More loops. Let's do that to this one. Just grows. Just keeps going. It's fun. How are you guys feeling? Feels kind of good. I think I want this to kind of come out. This. Ah. it's just getting a little overboard now. Never. I'm the girl that likes to embellish. You should see my art journals. I actually have a couple. I'll show you a couple pages here in a minute. Nice. This needs to be outlined. And then it will look sort of getting lost there. So let me give it a little, hello, I'm here. Today with my kids in summer camp, we took vinyl and we cut out hearts and we hooked them together with the other piece of vinyl, so there was a front and a back with a string. And I asked them to write on each heart, front and back, a little message to somebody to make them feel better. And they did all these beautiful messages, and we hung them on a tree out in front of my studio, which, if I can remember, I will take a picture and put it here so you guys can see it. But it was so cool because several people, while the kids were here in my studio, several people stopped, read the tree, took pictures with the tree. Like, it's funny. So I'll see if I can put a picture on here for you guys to see. I told the kids it was an art installation. I'm feeling like this guy might want a leaf as well. So it's going to be right here. I have little conscious kids in my camp, and it's very important to me to help them grow like that. It's one of my passions in life. Okay. That's where we are. We could go a little bit more. I'm needing this to be like a patchwork. Oh boy. Needed a lot of work here. Nah. More time to breathe. Life is good when you're drawing. Life is good when you're doodling. Sweet. think I will end this video soon. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It's a lot of fun for me, and it's extremely relaxing, which is very important to have a balanced life. You know, we all work a lot, and it's really important to let yourself play. Give yourself time. Honor yourself enough to give yourself time. I think I will give each a center. Ooh. So I will keep going, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is. And it will end up with a lot of lines and a lot of dots and a lot of loops. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. And remember, keep art in your heart because it's extremely important. It'll make you feel good. Take care. Bye-bye.